DJ Mike Styles, Heavy Rotation Mix Show. Thank you all for listening. I definitely appreciate that. And on the line at this time, I have no other than singer, actor, legendary Christopher Williams. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, brother? How you feeling, man?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Definitely, I want to say it's definitely an honor to have you on the show, on our radio station. Definitely an honor. I appreciate you calling in. Definitely appreciate that.
Well, it's an honor to be here, brother. I appreciate that a lot.
No problem. Definitely. So, for those listeners who some know who you are, some don't know who you are, how and when did your career begin?
Well, it started back, I say like 88 and then 89. I was hitting the pavement making demos. I actually made my first demos with Timmy Allen and Amir Bayan. And like industry legends. Amir worked with, he's Kool and the Gang's brother, and Timmy worked with Backstreet Boys, R. Kelly, New Kids on the Block. And we made some demos. And 89, I was fortunate shortly after that to get a deal, which followed by a single, I Talked to Myself, in June of 89, which Talk to Myself being my first single was funny because I really didn't like the single because, you know, they were trying to make me Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown was killing the planet at the time, and every label was trying to make their male artist Bobby Brown, so they suggested I cut my hair and get the Gumby. We made I Talk to Myself, which was a sort of a pseudo My Prerogative record, and that's how it really all got started, man. And thankfully, you know, we kind of got to some Christopher Williams music after that when Promises came out.
Oh, definitely. Because I definitely, like I said, I have your records, and I definitely talk to myself. I can remember that, and and back when it came out. So, like I said, you came a long way, and you're still doing your thing, and I know the fans can't wait to hear you. As far as I know, your single just dropped, which we're going to play later on, but definitely, you're definitely a legend.
Thank you, brother.
So looking at your bio, I noticed, and some people may not notice, that you are the nephew of the legendary jazz singer Ella Fitzgerald. As far as being that, being a nephew of her, how did she influence you as far as in your career?
In my career, I mean, obviously, just her greatness influenced me. Being family and husband with her being so open to sharing her gift with me and bringing me to performance and stuff. Obviously, being at the different theaters where I witnessed her perform and being next to Count Basie and Frank Sinatra and Tony Bennett and people of that status, just like it just made me feel like I could touch it, and like it was a part of my life and it was a part of my destiny. Right. So, between that and baseball, I started pursuing it when I got hurt in high school playing baseball, and that's when I kind of really knew that music would be it. And thankfully, I got blessed enough to get a deal, and I've had a 25-year journey, so.
No doubt, definitely. And like I said, besides singing, you also have been in Broadway plays as an actor. Which,
yes.
As far as which one do you like best? Do you like being the actor, or you like singing, or they kind of balance itself out?
They balance itself out, and especially, now at this stage of my career, going into, producing and trying to just own the intellectual properties that I'm pushing forward, whether it be my label or a TV idea or a stage idea. At this stage, it just, it kind of like it does one hand wash the other. I mean, there's no great movie without great music.
Exactly.
Usually great films you see have great music, whether it's the score or the soundtrack or whatever. So they do work hand in hand. So I do love both.
Definitely. And as I mentioned, as far as a new single, it's called Too Late. As far as that song, what made you actually come out with that song, and why now?
Well, now seemed like the time to do it. It was perfect timing for us as far as setup. We actually didn't want to wait any longer. We got caught, stealing from Peter to pay Paul a little bit and doing a little catch-up as we speak. But we felt like that would be energy for us to just go into this next phase, 2016, and the second chapter of my career. And, we felt like we had gotten a grasp creatively of who I was, and that's how Simply Christopher came about. So I think for the first time in my 25-year career, this album you're going to get to see just Christopher Williams. No influences outside that are negative influences. No record company nonsense. And there's always going to be nonsense in business, and some back and forth. But you're going to get to see a good gist of Christopher Williams. And again, everything won't be perfect, but you'll get to see some things that'll be fixed and and it just feels good to have the autonomy to be able to really take part in where I'm going. And still, there are some things, like I said, that every day you got to keep hustling and growing and taking a part of and taking hold of and slowing some things down, fixing some things. But having owning your own label and being able to do those things is part of the pleasure. And then the best part is getting ready to happen, and that's when I go out and perform in front of the people who appreciate the music. That's really the best part of it.
Definitely. And like I said, I know we can't, wait to, perform and do your song. I know the song just been released, so, and we have it rotating on our station. I definitely like the song, and I'm pretty sure you have
Thank you, man.
your fans who's always there for you, like the song. So as far as your, your projects or upcoming projects or your album you're working on, have you collaborated with anyone as far as, or it's strictly going to be Christopher Williams?
Well, this is the last phase of it. Right now, we have Nas slated to do something, and it's either going to be Faith Evans or Layla Hathaway. So we are going to do 2 features, and it's just hard to pick between 2 such amazing singers who I love. And the only reason why one won't get to do it is I'll just work with them on, my next project or the next thing that I can get a duet with. I've actually always dreamed about doing a duet album and picking out like the girl singers like Tamia and Kiki Wyatt and Faith and Kelly Price and, Layla Hathaway, and just having a chance to work with these, gifted women and just make a bunch of duets like Marvin and them used to do.
Right.
So I've always wanted to do that. I plan on doing that in the future, hopefully.
Definitely. In your voice, y'all definitely complement each other as far as with the female singer and yourself. So I know it's going to be a hit, whichever one you actually go with. So definitely looking forward to that.
Brother.
No problem. Now, are you working on a video for your new single?
Yeah, actually, one day I want everybody to tune in. We have YouTube releasing on a lot of different outlets. I got America's Next Top Model, the beautiful Takara Jones, to star in a lyric video, and we're actually working on the concept of the actual video, which will spin off from the lyric video. So Takara's in the video looking hot and amazing, and she's gonna help set off this, Too Late movement, man. And I know all the guys are gonna love it. I love it already, and the girls are gonna love it too. And Takara's representing the healthy, beautiful, sexy, voluptuous women of the world, and we love them too. So we just like I said, we're just excited, man. And then the actual real video to follow, probably around maybe Thanksgiving, Christmas time. But Monday, you're going to see the lyric video featuring and starring Takara Jones, and I'll be in the video to follow with her. So.
Okay. And where could they? I mean, I know it's on YouTube, so they can just type in your name and and the name of the single will come up.
Yes, sir.
All
Christopher Williams, single Too Late, featuring Takara Jones from America's Next Top Model.
Perfect. Definitely.
For those of you who don't know who Takara is,
I'm pretty sure they know who she is. So if they don't know, when they watch that video, they definitely will remember and
yeah, you won't forget her.
Exactly. So as far as and I know we talked about your music. As far as acting or getting back to acting, is that something in the future you would do, or are you just going to just concentrate on music?
Yeah, I'm actually in a play. I'm in various plays all the time. I'm producing a play with a young lady, Angel Tehran. And we go up in LA the 5th and 6th of November, and it's starring one of the women from Basketball Wives, and Beth Page, another actress from Los Angeles. And we're kind of putting that on a halt for right now, because my main thing with acting right now is I just got blessed and got my script option, My Brother's Keeper, which is the second part of New Jack City, part 2 of New Jack City.
Nice.
It's a film about when Kareem Akbar gets out of jail, Nino Never Dies. Nico, played by Lil Wayne, is Wesley Snipes, is Neo Brown's son, and Drake is going to play Kareem Akbar's son. And the saga continues with the YMB set, which is a blood set in America. It's not glorifying gangbanging, and it's not glorifying marijuana prohibition, but that's what the film is about. It's a high-paced, fast film about a family who corrects the wrongs from the street.
Okay.
After 25 years of wondering why this movie never happened again. And after seeing NWA come out with that piece of movement from the 90s, we're all super excited, including Warner Brothers, about the idea that this film could possibly be made next year. So right now we're trying to tie in Wesley Snipes and Lil Wayne and Drake and a few other amazing actors to get this film done and see if we can get a really amazing director. We've got a couple of names slated directing-wise, so it's really exciting at this stage, in the development stage, but it's really exciting because, we let a couple of people like Alton Glass and Lorenz Tate and the Hughes brothers are getting a glimpse at the film, so we're hoping that one of these amazing directors will get attached, but we got some money, so we're going to attach somebody to it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, because it's funny, because I think this week they had New Jack City on TV. I'm like, even though I got the video, but I seen it come on, I said, wow. And then found out that you're going to be I'm going to interview you, and I'm like, wow. And now a sequel, it don't matter if it's 25 years or not, still, I know everybody going to love the movie, And that's
yeah, and I think the interesting thing about the things that happened in the 90s now is like with the NWA film, you see that it almost becomes like a family film too, because with the cross culture of the new generation from that film, also with the new generation that'll be in this film, whether it's Wayne or Drake or the other young stars that'll be in the film, it creates a fusion, because then all the 90s babies who grew up on New Jack are going to want to see it. And chances are they'll get to see it with their, with their young, with their teenage or young adult kids. And it'll kind of be something that they can, share in. And obviously the moms will have a different opinion of the daughter.
Right.
So, just something that can just bring people together. And it's also just entertainment. It's good entertainment for 2 hours to escape from, just the good and challenging things of life.
Definitely. You working, my brother. You working. That's good. I like to see that. Legends doing their thing. Definitely doing your thing. So as far as your music, where can people download as far as get your music?
Well, today you can get it. Starting today, it's released on iTunes. So I hope everybody goes on iTunes and downloads it. We got a discounted price. Because we don't want to, it's not really about the money. We do need money to keep the movement going, but we just want to, keep a fair price and get the awareness out there, and just hopefully that people will love the music and get ready for the CD and the live performance and everything else, like I said, that goes on Team CW. But that's where you can get the single. If you want to hook up with me or find out all things going on with me, you can go on Facebook, and Christopher Williams Official on Facebook, or you can go Real Men Sing CW on Twitter, or if you're on Instagram, Christopher Williams _BX, like the Bronx. And that's Christopher Williams _BX. I'm also on Periscope, so those links also link to my Periscope, and that's actually a lot of fun. So I'm getting into the whole viral thing,
right?
Having fun with it, and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun, man. I'm excited.
Exactly, definitely. Back in the 80s, 90s, they ain't have all this stuff. So now you can definitely reach out to the fans.
Could you imagine what me, Bobby Brown? Could you imagine what me, Keith Sweat, Bobby Brown, Joe, and Albie Shaw would have done with an Instagram or Facebook?
Exactly, exactly. And y'all have fans already, so imagine more and more and more fans.
It would have been great, man. If we had Instagram in '90. That would have been a problem.
Exactly.
90 to 95, that would have been a problem.
Exactly, definitely.
But I'm sure that's the same thing that a lot of the guys like, Charles Barkley and Larry Bird and Magic Johnson said, man, if I'd have just been born 25 years later, how much money would I have been worth now?
I know, right? Definitely. Because like I said, we're back.
But they paid Magic Johnson. They just paid Anthony Davis $126 or $140 or something ridiculous. So I'm like, man, could they have afforded Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Probably not.
What would they have paid Larry Bird and Magic Johnson today, or Isaiah Thomas?
Exactly. couldn't be like billions.
And not that we don't have great young players, because I'm feeling Curry and LeBron and all the young guns in the league right now. They make it exciting, but it's just exciting times, man. You got to move with it. You can have your opinion about it, but you can't buck it. It's just like the music, man. I enjoy getting with young people and making a fusion of music, my perspective and their perspective, meeting in the middle, and that's kind of like what this project is and was about, totally. Because you gotta, and the funny thing in doing that and reaching for that, it was experimental. We were trying different things, but once we got it, it was literally like I felt like, man, finally there's going to be a Christopher Williams lane of music. Hopefully, like the way when you hear a Kim record, you know that's Kim.
Right.
When you hear Uncle Charlie record, you know that's Uncle Charlie. When you hear Joe, you know that's Joe. When you hear Music Soul Child, you kind of know that's Music Soul Child. And that's what I'm hoping to accomplish with this next project, and my Christmas project, and my project after this, and my greatest hits to follow on my third project. So I got it mapped out, and I'm just hoping everything goes to plan, and that people are, I feel humbled, man, because like I said, people have really been receptive and really excited about, my career coming back, and I'm thankful for that, because no one has to care.
Exactly, and you're right. Definitely. And like I said, and like you said, you got that distinctive voice, so that the new single you can definitely hear. You didn't lose it, brother. You still got it. So definitely, they in for a treat. I know that album will be definitely.
Yeah, I think I got a couple more tricks after 25 years, actually.
Yeah, definitely. So, any last minute shout outs or acknowledgement you want to give before I let you go?
I just want to acknowledge everybody. Shout out to all your listeners, man, and thanks for listening in, and thanks for, supporting outlets like this so that people like me can have an outlet. So I thank everybody for listening. Don't forget to go on iTunes and get your single, Too Late, by your boy Christopher Williams. And I said your single because it's yours. Get it.
Oh, God,
so, like I said, thank you, man. I'm excited, and keep your prayers in your heart for me, and that's really it, man.
No doubt, definitely. And once again, like I said, I appreciate you coming to the Hotline Radio on my show. Definitely letting the fans know that you're still out there and you're doing your thing, and more projects to come in the future. And definitely, God bless you and your future endeavors, and also continue to give us good music. That's what we need, timeless music. And you always
no doubt.
All right. So before I let you go, I want you to...
Well, thank you, my brother.
Okay, no problem. And before I let you go, I want you to go ahead and introduce your new song to everybody, for those that it's released today.
Yeah.
And I happened to was able to get it for the discount price. So go ahead and introduce the song to everybody.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Christopher Williams, and I just want to have the world premiere right now, my single, Too Late. Check it out. Hope you love it.
No doubt, Christopher Williams.
It could be so simple, yet complicated. 'Cause one minute we're in love and then you changed up. Till we move off impulse and we go through stages. But that feeling in your heart, you can't tame it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know that's what you really want. You should know better, know better, know better, know better. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really want. You should know better, know better, know better. But you keep running. Better hold on to something here today. Fellas, too late, love, too late. Why be so cautious when everything that you want is in your face? Don't let it be too late, let it be too late, love. To get all you want and have it all guaranteed would make anyone mind want to drop to their knees like this is our dream. But you like to go back and forth and do what you please. See, I'm not the one trying to change you. See, I'm just the one here to save you. Girl, come on, come on, come on, come on. I know that's what you really want. You should know better, know better, know better, know better. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I know just what you really this door's always open. All you ever needed was someone to show you what you're truly